Most older adults think they're eating enough protein, but their muscles are still shrinking. Here's why, and how to fix it starting tonight. 10 weeks ago, he could barely rise from his favorite chair without wincing. His hands would grip the armrests. He'd rock his body forward, pause, then push, groaning as he stood. But this morning, he's moving with surprising strength. His back is straight, his gait is brisk, and his energy, it's back. He's 88 years old. So what happened? Did he hire a personal trainer, start taking some new drug, join an intense workout program? No, he changed one thing, his protein. And here's what might surprise you. He didn't rely on eggs. You know, the food we've all been told is nature's perfect protein. Nope. Instead, he focused on a handful of less popular, yet scientifically superior protein sources. Ones that most people overlook, but are actually better designed for the aging body. And today we're going to break down 3 of them, each with its own unique superpower. By the end of this video, you'll understand why these proteins work, how to use them, and why eggs are no longer the king when it comes to rebuilding muscle after 70. Stick around to the very end, because number 1, it sounds like something out of a horror movie, but it might just be the miracle your muscles have been begging for. And hey, before we dive in, comment below and tell me, where in the world are you watching this from? And if you care about staying strong and independent well into your golden years, tap that like button. It helps more people discover this info, people who might really need it right now. Let's jump in. #6. Lentils, the 50-cent muscle secret. No one talks about what comes to mind when you hear the word protein. Steak, eggs, chicken breast. Rarely do people picture a humble little lentil, but they should. Because this plant-based powerhouse delivers 18 grams of protein per cooked cup. That's more than 3 eggs. And it does so without cholesterol, saturated fat, or any of the inflammation that can come from animal protein. But the protein itself isn't what makes lentils so powerful. It's everything around the protein. The fiber factor 1. Serving of lentils gives you 16 grams of fiber, split between soluble and insoluble. Why is this important? Because your gut microbiome, yes, the trillions of bacteria living in your digestive system, plays a direct role in muscle health. Scientists now call this connection the gut-muscle axis. Here's how it works. The fiber in lentils feeds good bacteria. Those bacteria produce butyrate, a compound that lowers inflammation inside muscles, enhances protein metabolism, boosts insulin sensitivity, improves how well your muscles absorb and use amino acids. In some cases, this can increase muscle protein synthesis by up to 30%. That's like getting 30% more benefit from every bite of food you eat. And yes, this has been studied. In regions called blue zones, where people often live into their 90s and 100s, lentils and other legumes aren't optional. They're daily staples. Coincidence? Not likely. Resistant starch. Equal sign built-in fat fighter lentils also contain resistant starch. This acts like a slow digesting carb, keeping you full, regulating blood sugar, and boosting the thermic effect of food. That means your body works harder, that is, burns more calories, simply to digest lentils. More fat burned, more lean mass preserved. Folate, the DNA spark plug. Almost 1 in 3 adults over 65 are deficient in folate. That's a problem, because folate helps your body produce new DNA. Without it, your cells struggle to regenerate, especially muscle cells. 1 serving of lentils gives you 90% of your daily needs. And when folate levels rise, muscle strength follows. Studies show that correcting folate deficiencies can increase muscle mass by 5% in just 3 months. Iron, potassium, lysine. Oh, my lentils also offer iron, vital for transporting oxygen inside muscles. Potassium, higher than a banana, keeps muscles firm, prevents cramps. Lysine, an essential amino acid missing from many plant-based diets, helps with collagen and tissue repair. Sprouting lentils, that increases their protein content by up to 20% and makes them easier to digest. And the best part? They're cheap, they store forever, they're easy to cook, and they have 0 cholesterol. #5. Hemp seeds, protein that feels like home to your body. Next up, a seed so powerful, your body treats it like it's one of its own. We're talking about hemp seeds. 3 tablespoons, less than the size of your palm, gives you 10 grams of complete protein, healthy fats, magnesium, zinc, iron, and something called edestin. Edestin is a special protein that's nearly identical to the one found in human blood plasma, which means your body doesn't just digest hemp easily. It recognizes it. That makes hemp one of the most bioavailable proteins in nature. Omega-3 and GLA. The anti-inflammation dream team. Hemp contains an ideal balance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, about 3:1. Compare that to eggs, which can reach up to 20. 1. Too much omega-6, inflammation skyrockets. Hemp keeps that in check. It also contains GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, a rare fatty acid that reduces joint stiffness, speeds up muscle recovery, improves skin and cellular health. In one study, GLA reduced muscle soreness by 40% in older adults. Arginine, your blood flow booster. Arginine is an amino acid in hemp that increases nitric oxide production, which widens blood vessels and improves circulation. This is especially important for older adults, whose blood flow naturally decreases with age. More blood flow equals more nutrients and oxygen delivered to your muscles equals faster recovery and stronger growth. Arginine also stimulates growth hormone release, which declines significantly after 40. Magnesium, the missing link for seniors. Magnesium supports muscle contraction, relaxation, nerve signaling. Vitamin D activation. 80% of older adults are magnesium deficient, but 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds provide nearly half your daily need. They also contain iron, supports red blood cell production, zinc, crucial for immune function and recovery, chlorophyll, detoxes your tissues and helps oxygenate muscles. No cooking, no mess. Just sprinkle hemp on oatmeal, smoothies, salads, even straight off the spoon. This is the easiest protein upgrade you'll ever make. Hash 4, wild salmon, the cellular repair machine. This one's a classic, but misunderstood. Wild salmon is not just protein, it's a complete cell repair system wrapped in a pink package. Each serving gives you 22 grams of protein, 1,000 IU of vitamin D, a full dose of EPA and DHA, astaxanthin, selenium, and natural creatine. Muscle magic. How omega-3s weave into your cells. EPA and DHA, found abundantly in wild salmon, do more than protect your heart. They literally become part of your muscle cells. They increase flexibility, enhance protein signaling, and reduce inflammation. One study from the University of Washington showed that seniors who ate omega-3 rich fish gained 6% more muscle mass without changing their diet or exercise, just from improved cellular signaling. Astaxanthin, the 6,000X stronger antioxidant. That pink glow isn't dye, it's astaxanthin, a rare antioxidant found only in wild fish. It's been shown to protect mitochondria, your cell's energy source, improve endurance, reduce muscle fatigue, strengthen joints. It's 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C at fighting free radicals. Creatine, vitamin D, selenium. Creatine boosts contraction powers. Vitamin D enhances protein synthesis. Selenium powers glutathione, your body's primary antioxidant enzyme, all in one fish. We've only just begun. Lentils, hemp, and salmon each bring something unique, not just protein, but intelligent, anti-aging, muscle-restoring fuel. In part 2, we'll reveal the final 3. A cheese with a strange history, a fermented protein that doubles gut health, and one substance with a name that sounds downright evil, but might be your best defense against muscle loss after 70. If you've made it this far, comment, ready for part 2, so I know you want more. And hit like to help this reach someone who needs it. Stay strong. Stay curious. See you in the next video. If you think rebuilding muscle after 70 is impossible, if you've told yourself this is just aging, it's normal to get weaker, I've got news for you. That belief, it's outdated. Because the truth is, you can regain strength, you can rebuild muscle, and in many cases you can do it while you sleep. Welcome back. In part 1, we revealed the first 3 powerful proteins that help aging bodies stay strong. Lentils, hemp seeds, and wild salmon. Today we're diving into the final 3, and their next level. These proteins don't just support your muscles, they supercharge them, morning, noon, and night. Let's start with a powder that has scientists stunned. Hash 3, whey protein, the rapid repair agent for aging muscles. Imagine a protein so powerful that people in their 90s built more muscle using it than 60-year-olds eating eggs. Sounds unbelievable? It happened. Researchers at McMaster University tested this exact theory. They took 2 groups of seniors, one consuming whey protein, the other eggs. The result? The whey group gained twice as much muscle. The team was so surprised, they ran the study again and again. The outcome didn't change. So, what makes whey different? It's all about speed and precision. After age 70, your muscles become less sensitive to protein. Your body doesn't absorb or respond to amino acids like it used to. You need something that hits fast, something that delivers a powerful burst of the right nutrients, right when your body needs them. Whey does exactly that. It's digested within 60 to 90 minutes, flooding your bloodstream with amino acids. Eggs, they take 3 to 4 hours to fully break down. By then, your muscles may have already missed their rebuilding window, the leucine trigger. Whey is rich in leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. Here's the comparison. 1 serving of eggs, approximately 3 grams of leucine. 1 scoop of whey, approximately 5 grams. Ideal threshold after age 70, 3 grams of leucine. That means you'd need to eat about 5 eggs to match what 1.5 scoops of whey can do. And leucine doesn't work alone. Whey also includes isoleucine and valine, amino acids that energize muscles and prevent breakdown. Hidden superpowers, more than just muscle. Whey is loaded with immune-supporting compounds. Immunoglobulins calm gut inflammation, improving nutrient absorption. Glycomacropeptides help balance blood sugar and increase insulin sensitivity, key for delivering protein into muscle tissue instead of storing it as fat. One of my clients, a 91-year-old woman, began blending whey into her breakfast smoothies. Her go-to combo: 1 scoop vanilla whey, 1/2 cup frozen blueberries, a pinch of Salon cinnamon, almond milk. The berries protect amino acids. The cinnamon boosts insulin by up to 20%. And the result? She felt stronger, more energetic, and didn't crash mid-morning anymore. How to use whey the right way. Choose whey. Isolate if you're lactose sensitive. It's almost lactose-free. Whey concentrate offers more immune support if digestion isn't an issue. Mix with cold liquids. Hot water can denature the protein. Drink it within 30 minutes of blending for the full effect. Whey isn't just a supplement, it's a signal, telling your aging muscles, hey, it's time to grow again. But while whey starts the process, you need something to keep the fire burning while you sleep. Let's talk about that. #2. Cottage cheese, the night shift for muscle maintenance. Your muscles don't shut down at bedtime. In fact, for many older adults, night is when the most damage occurs. Why? Because your body, when short on fuel, may start to break down muscle for energy during sleep. That's called overnight catabolism. And over time, it can lead to weaker legs, morning stiffness, a subtle, steady decline in strength. But there's a fix: casein protein. Casein, the slow-digesting lifesaver. Casein, found abundantly in cottage cheese, digests very slowly. In your stomach, it forms a gel-like consistency, releasing amino acids over 6 to 8 hours. That's like drip-feeding your muscles with fuel all night long. Dutch researchers found that seniors who ate casein-rich foods like cottage cheese before bed experienced sustained muscle protein synthesis during sleep. Translation? They kept building muscle while resting. Sleep plus recovery equals sign. Strength cottage cheese also contains tryptophan, which promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. Compounds that gently lower blood pressure and improve circulation. A boost to growth hormone, which peaks at night and fuels muscle repair. That's the beauty of this protein. It helps you sleep better. And better sleep means better recovery. Nutritional bonuses you can't ignore. In just 1 cup, cottage cheese gives you 90% of your daily selenium, critical for muscle strength and thyroid support. 38% of your vitamin B12 for protein metabolism and energy. 30% of your phosphorus, used in ATP, the energy unit in every muscle cell. 14% calcium, essential for strong bones and proper muscle contractions. It's also soft, easy to digest. Perfect for seniors with dental issues or low stomach acid. Worried about sodium? Rinse it quickly in cold water. It reduces salt by 40% without touching the protein. Bedtime snack ideas. Try this. 1/2 cup cottage cheese, 1 TBSP ground flaxseed, omega-3s, a few chopped walnuts, arginine for blood flow. Dash of cinnamon or drizzle of raw honey. Stir and chill for 10 minutes, or freeze for 20 to make a soft, protein-rich ice cream. And when you wake up, less stiffness, more mobility, better strength. Now we've covered your mornings and your nights, but what if you want something savory, chewy, and plant-based that rivals steak? Well, brace yourself for our final entry. #1. Seitan, the devilishly good protein with angelic benefits. Yes, it's pronounced seitan. And no, it's not evil, it's actually a muscle-saving secret in disguise. Seitan, often called wheat meat, is made from vital wheat gluten. It's chewy, dense, and surprisingly delicious. But here's what makes it jaw-dropping. 100 grams of seitan equals 39 grams of protein. Let that sink in. That's more than ribeye steak, chicken breast, eggs, or tofu, and it comes without cholesterol, saturated fats, hormones, heavy digestion issues built for absorption. When wheat is turned into seitan, most of the starch is removed. What remains is pure, concentrated plant protein. It's highly digestible and ideal for older adults with slower digestion, people managing high cholesterol, those seeking plant-based strength. The research is in. In a 2022 study published in Clinical Nutrition ESPN, seniors who consumed plant-based proteins like seitan retained 21% more lean muscle mass than those on mixed diets. That's not just statistical, that's real-world strength, getting off the floor, walking longer, carrying your groceries, how to cook and pair seitan, stir-fry with bell peppers and ginger, grill it with lemon and herbs, bake it with olive oil and garlic, slice and roast for hearty wraps or sandwiches. Pro tip: pair seitan with vitamin C-rich foods like broccoli, kale, red bell peppers. Why? Because it boosts the absorption of non-heme iron, the plant-based form your body otherwise absorbs poorly. More iron equals more oxygen delivery to muscles, equals more energy and faster recovery. Recap: the muscle-building trifecta for seniors. Let's review 1. Whey protein. Rapidly fuels muscle repair post-exercise. 2. Cottage cheese. Feeds your muscles through the night. 3. Seitan. High protein, plant-based, and deeply satisfying. Together with the foods from part 1, these create a complete science-backed strategy for rebuilding strength after 70. And guess what? You don't need a gym membership. You don't need fancy supplements. You just need to build your meals with intention. Final thought: age is just a number. Strength is a choice. That 88-year-old man we talked about in part 1, he's walking every morning now, smiling more, lifting things he thought he'd never lift again. Not because he found a magic pill, because he changed what was on his plate. So here's the real question. What will your plate look like tomorrow morning? Join the movement. If this gave you something to think about, tap that like button. Comment below, which of these proteins are you going to try first? And subscribe, because we've got more science, more simple strategies, and more hope coming your way. You're not done growing. You're just getting started. Thanks for watching. And remember, stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.